I believe everyone is familiar with or somehow has ever heard the term psychoactive drugs. Some of you might see it on TV, read it on newspapers, or hands out on the streets. It is practically everywhere, and it also because there is growing problem that we have to tackle together that could potentially affect the future of nation youth. Yes, that problem is illicit drugs. Your Excellency, judges, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Fadhil Rahmat Hidayat. I am from Senior High School 1 PUTUSSIBAU. On today, I would like to talk about the effect of illicit drugs on young generations. Thousands of young men have wasted their lives because of illicit drugs in our country, Indonesia. They were mostly victims of cruel environment, a broken home family, of ignorance, of curiosity, or particularly of the illegal drugs mafia. It is estimated that around 4 million people in Indonesia are illicit drugs users, about 1 in every 50 Indonesians. In the capital city of Jakarta, it is estimated that 3 out of 10 young people are drug users. A study by these international labor organizations office in Indonesia show that around 4% of illicit drugs users in the country are children under 17 years old. Too often, users are involved in illicit drug trafficking. Some teenagers start being involved in producing and trafficking drugs between the age of 13 and 15. Chairman of the National Narcotic Coordinating Board said that the country's illicit drugs users include around 7,000 junior high school students, over 10,000 senior high school students, and 800 elementary school students. People usually take drugs to have fun or escape the pressure of life. The drugs users among students are particularly worrying. It was reported that a number of traffickers operate around schools by cheating, forcing, or giving free illicit drugs to students. Once the students are addicted, they then go to the traffickers to buy the illicit drugs. If they do not have money, they steal from their family members or others. Narkoba is Indonesian terms of narcotics, psychotropics, and addictive substance. Psychotropic substances popularly called ecstasy and sabu-sabu are considered favorite among the middle and upper class users. However, for an increasing number of young people, the drugs of choice is low-grade heroins, known as PUTAU, which is cheap, plentiful, but potentially deadly. These drugs are readily available in all major urban areas, including schools, bars, cafes, discotheques, nightclubs, and they even spread into remote villages. Therefore, it is not surprising that drug users continue to increase from year to year. Your Excellency, judges, ladies and gentlemen, drug use distracts attention to leading academic failure and poor social skills. Stress plays a major role in drug use and continuing drug use. It also creates problems in our family, school, and with our friends. The person's reflexes will become slower. They will have trouble working and doing things which are require any physical and any mental coordination. In spite of knowing the harmful effect of drugs, people spend lots of money, consume them to forget their worries and sorrows and to seek happiness. Once a person is addicted, it is very hard to stop taking drugs. Drugs get involved in many illegal activities such as crime, theft, etc. It leads to sexual assault and accidents. Young people use drugs because of curiosity, peer pressures, boredom, finance problems, and for pleasures. The person's behaviors tend to self-destructive activities and are often hardened to think clearly and make good decisions. Your Excellency, judges, ladies and gentlemen, this is an extremely serious issue for us. It's a threat that could kill an entire generation. One generation of this nation will be lost if we do not take action together and immediately ensure we must ready to go to war against illicit drugs, and the war must start from home. Then, what can we do as the young generations? Preventing is better than curing. If you drugs, don't ever think to try just because you are curious. Why? Because once you try, you will be trapped and later become addicted, and the addiction will finally turn you into criminal or take your lives. We have so many examples around us. What happened to the users? Some become crazy, some are going to the jail, and the others died. All of them lost their future. I believe we don't want such thing to happen to ourselves. Finally, illicit drugs use threaten the future of our nations because it is mostly used by youth. Before it's too late, we have to take action by actively spreading information about the harms they bring. I think it's up to say that get high on grades, not on drugs. This is the end of my speech today. The more confidence, if you quit for a day, you can quit for a lifetime. I hope you can take a good lesson from what I delivered today and behave which are not supposed to be. Do as a Roman do for all the young generations. Thank you for kind attention today and good morning.